second world title. Kurt Rambis, James Worthy, the forwards. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at age 38, the center. And Byron Scott and Irvin Magic Johnson in the backcourt. The officials for tonight's fourth game, Ed Rush and John Vanek. Jake O'Donnell is the alternate. The Lakers have won 25 of 26 since the 1st of February here at the Forum Court, and they've won 8 out of 9 here in L.A. in the playoffs. And a lot of people looking at those two, McHale and Bird, who have to handle the burden for the Celtics, Tommy.
Absolutely. The inside game and the outside game, and they try to play it like an accordion, going in and out, but they've been going an awful lot to Kevin McHale in the last few games.
When the Celtics lost those 3 straight games back in 1983, it was in the beginning of K.C. Jones' regime. Lakers control. How important is the first period tonight?
Very important to establish tempo the first 6 minutes of the game. The Lakers count on it.
Kareem. Rambis. Celtics want to play the half-court game.
They want to push it up, see if they can get some easy shots so they don't have to hit the outside shot.
Harris playing up on top as he did, trying to draw Kareem, the big man, out with him. 8 on the shot clock. Larry Bird on a fake. No basket if it had gone, and a Laker foul.
One of the things that the Celtics will do, Dick, is move the ball around 4 or 5 passes in the early minutes to try and destroy the rhythm of that the Lakers are trying to attain.
Foul was on James Worthy. Dennis Johnson struggling from the field. Byron Scott almost asking him to take the shot. Bird puts it up and hits his first basket. He is shooting 45% as Larry Bird in this series. That's bad for the Celtics. Byron Scott going all the way in.
The guards of the Lakers have been playing hide and seek with the Celtic guards.
Inside to Parrish, and we'll have a foul on Kareem. Hide and seek.
They're trying to get back to Magic, and the Lakers are very aware that this is happening, and they hit in transition before anybody can find them.
The foul was on Kareem. 2 fouls on the Lakers. Post up into McHale. So McHale and Bird, the 2 forwards we talked about, have Boston's 4. Magic Johnson is guarded by Danny Ainge. Dennis Johnson on Scott. They double team the big guy. Parrish blocks it. Johnson saves it. McHale drives. They're going to call the offensive foul against McHale. There were 2 Lakers back, and McHale stormed into him.
The Celtics have shown me already, Dick, that they're going to come out and not be as cautious as they have been with their fouls the first couple of games.
A little more than a minute and a half going by. First period, Byron Scott had Dennis Johnson behind him to alter it, and here comes Danny Ainge back. Ainge misses. Bird gets the offensive board and tied up with Kurt Rambis. So already Larry Bird has done something we hadn't seen in the early game.
Well, he's ready. There's no question about it. And Ainge, that would have really helped his confidence had he made that little jumper.
Celtics, Johnson. Dennis Johnson. Off the mark, Magic the rebound. Outlet quickly to Byron Scott. Celtics getting back. They go in low to Worthy. Terrific move by Worthy against 2 men, but he missed the shot. We're tied at 4, under 10 minutes to go, first period. Bird coming off the screen. Johnson goes inside. Oh! Try to get it over Kareem, and Kevin McHale is there for the offensive rebound in the basket.
Well, they watched the film, the Celtics. As soon as Kareem moved for the block, they just threw it up there for an easy pass.
Scott. Byron Scott started to get a little heated up, and now they're going to call a foul on Ainge. He knocked Magic Johnson down. Never see Magic Johnson so serious looking at the start of the game.
Never, but there's Danny Ainge. That was kind of an ill-advised pass by Parrish to begin with. Excuse me, McHale to begin with.
Magic was serious even during the pregame introduction. Kareem feeds Scott. Tipped in by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The Celtics were claiming it was offensive interference, offensive goaltending, and it's 8-6 LA. Worthy guarding illegal defense called against the Lakers. Byron Scott was the man who was playing the zone.
Now they're trying to clog up the middle and provide a lot of protection against McHale.
Second time that's called, a technical foul, of course. Danny Ainge hits from outside. Danny Ainge has disappeared from the Celtic offense since the first period of game one. Can't do anything about that pass. Magic to Kareem.
That's what the Lakers do well. Once Magic gets below the foul line, he finds people.
8.5 to play, opening period. Parrish. McHale trying to save it, and it is still Boston ball as Rambis and Magic were fighting for it inside. The Celtics are at 50% and the Lakers are better.
And the Celtics have diversified their offense. They're not going to McHale as much as they have in prior games. Parrish has gotten involved inside.
Off the rim. Here come the Lakers trying to run 3-on-2. Worthy. Celtics played it well, Tommy, but Worthy got inside.
Oh, he jumps over everybody.
Loose ball, and the LA comes up with it again. Rambis with a 4-point Laker lead. Magic and Ainge with contact. Scott misses and Parrish the rebound. And the tempo has been set for this fourth game, which means so much for both teams.
Boston's getting back fast to try and stop that speed of the Lakers, and they're doing it effectively.
A 20-second timeout has been called, I believe, by the Celtics.
We're going to see Worthy at his best. Good up fake. Lifts people. McHale can't get at it. Once he gets close to the basket, he goes over people.
They waved off the 20-second timeout, so the Celtics inbound. 12-8, Lakers lead. Ainge long-range shot. McHale gets the offensive glass, and that's a big basket for the Celtics.
Well, Magic ended up trying to block McHale out. No hope there.
That's McHale's second offensive rebound in this first period. Double on Worthy, foul, and McHale fouls James Worthy.
McHale takes advantage of everything. You'll see now there has to be a little switch here, but McHale goes over Rambis with those long arms. You really have to keep him about 5 feet away from the hoop to effectively block him off.
You think the Lakers will be going at McHale since he has 2 personals now?
Well, that's what the Celtics have been shielding for the entire playoffs. Get McHale in early foul trouble and Parrish in early foul trouble.
The lead is 4 by the Lakers. Bird, fake on Worthy. And Larry Bird is 2 for 2. Surround Kareem. Ainge is on Scott. Rambis gets 3 on the weak side.
With all this double teaming on Kareem, there's lots of men open, and he's smart enough to pick out the right one.
6.5 minutes remaining in the first period of game 4. The double Bird now. Johnson is left open. And the Celtics are going to have to hit those shots when there's a solo man outside.
And look at all those yellow jerseys below the foul line against that Celtic offense.
Worthy. Kareem is there. And on a reverse layup draws the personal foul. The foul is on Larry Bird.
This Classic Sports Network presentation.
Lakers, he's 44%, but that's way below what he's used to. Tonight, he's hit both of his shots. And in fact, the Celtics have hit 4 for 7 in outside shooting, which is a good sign for them. But they need Larry Bird's outside shot.
And more for morale purposes right now than anything else. Ultimately, when they start to guard him close, they can use Ainge to pick off his man, and then Magic will have to come out and switch onto him. So he, all by himself, can destroy the Laker defensive game plan.
By the way, Bird is the first non-center to win back-to-back MVP awards in the league. Quite a distinction in its own right. Kareem hits the free throw.
You know, so far in this series, it's been an easy one for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The Celtics have not been able to provide the torture test that the Western Conference teams have been able to do.
Nearly halfway through this opening period. It's been close. Celtics had a lead at one time of 6-4. Otherwise, it's been Los Angeles in front. 11 on the shot clock. Bird is 3 for 3 now from the field. And it's 18-16.
Celtics showing patience.
One way to stop the Laker break. The favored one, according to Casey Jones. Magic Johnson doesn't get the roll, and Bird gets another rebound. The break is there. The Celtics will certainly try to take advantage. Ainge is open in the corner. Rambis to Scott. And Rambis has done a terrific job off the boards for the Lakers.
The Celtics quickly back on that one.
Magic misses, and here's Dennis Johnson. Larry Bird. Fall away. That's his first miss, but there's Parrish. And Parrish is tied up by Magic Johnson, who makes a fine play on the Celtics 7-foot center.
Well, as a guard, he's an exceptional rebounder, and that's the advantage that they've been having, Magic being in close there to provide 3-on-2 rebound against the Lakers, Celtics.
Dennis Johnson up on the point. He really has not had one of his famed money games. He's an outstanding playoff performer. Bird on a fake misses the shot. Rambis clears. Bird is now 3 for 5 in the ball game. Under 5 minutes to play, first period. Coming out of a screen is Byron Scott. Short. Tipped loose to Worthy. Scott wins it. Three-pointer for Byron Scott. And it's a 5-point Laker lead, and their biggest lead of the ball game. Close rebounding battle. Usually it's told the tale in this battle, and the fight between these teams, and the Celtics have a 9-7 edge. Parrish comes right back. There's McHale. He has converted 3 offensive rebounds for baskets so far. Worthy is triple team. They're going to give Rambis the outside shot, which he probably won't take, but Magic will. Over the top, Celtic ball.
Well, the Lakers outside shooting evaporating a little bit, other than Scott.
4 minutes to play in the first period. Celtics had a 4-point lead after one of Sunday's game 3. Dennis Johnson with a real neat penetration.
The Lakers not moving their feet defensively.
Scott going right back for 2. That's twice Scott has done that. He's beaten the Celtics down the court for a layup after the Celtics score.
I'm really looking for Scott quickly on the outlet to let him take it the length of the court with that hide-and-seek game.
Bird looking into McHale. Scott doubling. The Lakers have the boards, and it's Magic Johnson. Off the glass. High pass to Worthy, and now it's a 3-on-1 for the Celtics. Harris is fouled. They'll call it on Kareem, I believe, and that'll be the second personal foul on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Dick, the Celtics are getting out on more fast break opportunities right now than the Lakers are. Here's a nice laydown pass to Robert Parrish, who's hustled up, but only 2 defensive yellow jerseys back there to protect.
So now the big question is, who will get the third foul first, McHale or Kareem? And I think Pat Riley may not want to hang around to see whether it's 3. Mitch Kupchak, who has really had a terrific series, is coming in for Abdul-Jabbar.
I'll tell you, Kupchak has been a key man. He's given the Lakers a new image, and they like the macho image. Rough, tough Lakers.
Pat Riley said, you want to know what his contribution has been? Big. Worthy over McHale.
When Kareem isn't in there, you can better believe that they're going to Worthy in the low post. So the Celtics will be concentrating on trying to shut him off.
Magic is on Ainge. Tough bounce pass into Bird. Tipped in, no basket. Offensive goaltending called against Robert Parrish. That was a good pass, though, from Ainge inside the Bird.
Well, without Kareem in there, you're going to end up with easy shots like this. And there's Parrish. It kind of looked like it was off the cylinder to me, but they had a better angle.
Bob McAdoo, who had a big impact in game number 3, has come in with 19 points. And a timeout here with 2:53 remaining.
We'll be right back with more of the NBA on Classic Sports Network. This Classic Sports Network presentation is brought to you by Acura. The true definition of luxury, yours.
It's a race-inspired four-wheel double wishbone suspension. It's a Formula One derived all-aluminum V6. It's a luxury coupe built around the premise that it's better to be looked over than overlooked. It's the CL from Acura, the true definition of luxury, yours.
Hey, basketball fans, now you can try NBA Inside Stuff magazine free. Get inside the locker room and the huddle. See the action up close. Call now and get all the exciting photos and behind-the-scenes stories that let you be an NBA insider. Call now to get your free trial issue. If you like it, you'll get 5 more issues. A whole year of NBA action for over 30% off the cover price. NBA Inside Stuff. Call now for your free trial.
I'm hot.
The forecast, sticky and humid with a high of 96.
Daddy's trying to fix the air conditioner now. Gosh, I know it's hot.
If your air conditioner loses its cool, don't call just anyone.
Maybe I better make a call. Honey, give Daddy just a little help.
Call someone you know. Call Sears Home Central for air conditioning repair or replacement. We'll do whatever it takes to keep your house cool. Call 1-800-4MY-HOME anytime, day or night. No matter who made your system or sold it, our specialists can repair it and guarantee the work. Or when you need to replace it, we can install a new one that's just right for your home. So don't sweat it.
It's hot out there today, folks.
Hey, but not in here.
That's right.
Call someone you know. Air conditioning from Sears Home Central. And for a new high-efficiency Kenmore cooling system, call now and get 0% financing with no payments for 120 days on Sears credit accounts. Call 1-800-4MY-HOME for your free estimate now.
Big men today. Shaq, Hakeem, Patrick, Alonzo, Robinson. Boy, I wish I was playing today.
Watch Wilt play on Classic Sports Network. You're watching Game 4 of the 1985 NBA Finals between the Celtics and the Lakers on Classic Sports Network. We pick up the action with the game tied at 36 and just over 9 minutes left in the second quarter.
Pat Riley has always loved videotapes and the use of them. He's kind of a impressive, imaginative coach. His interests go deeper than the sport. Parrish inside. Good play over Kareem. So Kareem is back in the game, and so is Byron Scott. And it is 38-36 Boston.
And McHale is very patient at finding the open man. That's a good sign for the Celtics.
Cooper gets the handoff, and Bird fouls him. That was a good play by the Lakers, and Larry Bird saw it coming.
Now there's Wedman, who's backing in, trying to stop the pass into Kareem. But all of a sudden, the speed advantage that Cooper has allows him to get right by Wedman.
And Wedman just runs into Kareem, nothing he can do. So here's Cooper on the line. Foul is on Parrish. Michael Cooper had 22 points off the bench in game number 2 to spark the Lakers, but he is known as one of the best defensive specialists in the NBA, and he's done some fine play against Larry Bird over the years.
Well, he gets right up in Larry Bird's jersey and tries to make Bird put it on the floor and take away that outside shot.
So another tie at 38, our 8th of the ball game. Parrish high post. Cooper denying Wedman with the ball. So he's not on Bird. Now he is. He switches off to Larry. 7 on the shot clock. McHale against double team. Hard off the glass. But there's Bird on the weak side. And they're going to call a Laker foul inside.
Well, Bird has been hitting outside and also taking Worthy inside to try and keep him close to the Celtic basket so that he can't get out on the wing to make those devastating stuffs on the fast break.
The foul is on James Worthy, his second, and Larry Bird goes to the line. He has refused to talk about his ailments. He's got bone chips in the elbow, an ankle injury, and he's got that jam finger. But he told us yesterday, this is the best I have felt in a playoff game.
I think he's okay, but I think while he was playing through those injuries, he developed some bad habits that he's trying to work himself through. 8
8 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the first half. 40-38, the Celtics in front. Double team and a hard one on Kareem. Feeding Worthy. They got the inside shot. The Lakers couldn't convert it. Now the Celtics trying to open up to 4. Basket hanging is Cooper. And the Lakers tie it up.
Those two fast break opportunities may be the story of the season. The Celtics had a 4-on-2. They couldn't get that speed going, but the Lakers did when they had it.
McHale goes in, misses. Here's a 4-on-2 for the Lakers this time. Byron Scott. Wedman is playing a crashing the boards kind of style for the Celtics, and he has seen a lot of action so far in this game.
And Dennis Johnson doing a wise thing, slowing it down. Just a few passes and wasting some time will destroy the rhythm that the Lakers are trying to attain.
Wedman. Dennis Johnson penetrates. That's 3 times he's done it that way, and DJ has 10 for the ball game.
Kareem's being cautious in there, trying to block shots.
Under 7 minutes to play in the first half. 42-40, the Celtics lead. Cooper is left open. Michael Cooper, and another time.
The Lakers have rotated an awful lot of people through their game plan already, while the Celtics haven't.
Parrish on the baseline, breaks the tie again. They look for Worthy, double team. Cooper, McAdoo, and McHale the rebound. Here's Dennis Johnson. Goes all the way in and gets the layup. So Dennis Johnson is responsible for 28 of the 46 Celtic points. They'll call Cooper offensive foul, running into Dennis Johnson.
He is playing a fantastic game. Little up fake, uses his speed to go through. But look at Kareem on the ground, not even going after it. Leary of picking up his 4th foul.
And a timeout with 6:02 remaining.
Strike up the band, college football fans. Classic Sports is giving you a reason for celebration with the greatest games and players in the history of higher education. All the traditions, all the legends, and all the passion. Every Saturday, it's Smash Mouth in-your-face football. So hit the books and look up the words Dynasty, Intensity, and Hail Mary. Phi Beta football, it's a rush. Catch BYU and SMU in the 1980 Holiday Bowl tonight at 8.
American Express Small Business Services. How can I help you?
How can I help you?
Right. We only work with small businesses.
Why don't we start with your cash flow?
And our equipment financing plan will help spread out the payments.
That'll definitely give you more flexibility.
How about setting up a line of credit?
We can do that.
Then I'll put you in touch with one of our CPAs so you can start getting ready for tax time.
We can always make adjustments when your situation changes.
Call 1-800-SUCCESS to find out how American Express Small Business Services can help you do more.
Your heart's pounding, adrenaline's pumping.
They light you up, and you go.
We asked some of Hollywood's hottest stuntmen to switch antiperspirants and try Degree.
What's body heat activate?
Probably means when you get warm, that it starts working.
As your body heat rises, Degree releases extra protection when you need it most.
I heated up, and it cooled me down.
I was on fire, and I was dry.
I don't want my guys to see me sweat. This stuff kept up, even in 40-foot high fireballs. Dry as a baby.
Body heat activated Degree. Your body heat turns it on.
You're watching the NBA on Classic Sports Network.
Good game so far for Dennis Johnson, who has been waiting to get on track. Came into this game shooting 33% for the series. Cedric Maxwell is in, and he has been a dilemma. And now Wedman and Cooper tangle a bit, and they'll call a foul on Michael Cooper.
I am seeing that they are calling this game very tight. I think all the newsprint about the physical aspect of it has also tamed down the contact in this game.
Celtics shooting very well in the second period to take that 4-point lead. Cedric Maxwell is in the game, and so far the Celtics have not been able to count on him in the series.
He has not responded like you would expect Maxwell to respond. And I'm very anxious to see what they're going to do with him today. He has not given them really anything.
Bird is disgusted with himself. One of the top free throw shooters in the league. Maxwell has had a slow comeback. Arthroscopic surgery on his knee. Ainge and Parrish on the sidelines right now. Magic Johnson going in against Whitman, and the basket counts and a foul. And that wakes up the foreign crowd.
They're attacking Wedman. Magic Johnson is a tough man for, in essence, a forward to guard. He has a speed advantage, plus the good ball handling ability. Look at the angle. He took advantage of it very quickly to get by Wedman.
Foul is on Wedman, his first personal foul.
But Casey's going with Wedman really for the outside shot, hoping that he'll get hot.
But you know, he's been involved in plays off the boards. He's made his presence felt other ways. The rebounding story, and the Celtics have an 8-rebound margin. Here's Wedman missing the outside shot. Kareem the rebound. 47-45, and the Lakers are looking to create the 11th tie of the ball game here. Magic Johnson. Bird, good position on Kareem. Gets the board.
That time Wedman really backed off Magic.
Ray Williams will make his first appearance in a moment. Wedman is working around Scott. 6 on the shot clock. Dennis Johnson fires away and hits. He has 14 points, 7-11 from the field. Leading the Celtics with 14. Worthy and Magic have 8, Scott 9 for the Lakers. Byron Scott. Dennis Johnson the long rebound, and you can break on those. Wedman. And they're going to call a Laker foul. If it's on Cooper, that'll be 3. And it is. Kurt Rambis checks back in, replacing Bob McAdoo. McAdoo scored 4.
But he was pretty effective keeping Bird busy on the defense, keeping him out of the paint, and that really made him limit Bird on the defensive board quite a bit too.
James Worthy, who was the high scorer in last game at 29 for the Lakers, comes in replacing Michael Cooper, who goes out with 3 personal fouls. So now the Lakers have virtually their entire starting lineup in. In fact, they do, and the Celtics bringing in Ray Williams. And Ray has stayed out. Ray Williams went back to the bench.
He was reporting in for Wedman, who was shooting the free throw, couldn't come in.
Kareem, triple team, double team now. Holding. Scott Wedman commits the foul. That's his second, and Ray Williams will come back in the ball game. Williams was ejected with a fracas with Rambis in the last game.
Here's Kareem, and he's trying to fight for position. A little bump there to help McHale push him out a little way. Well, Wedman comes down, and a little hack, so they're really calling those double teams closely too.
They call the Celtic foul on Ray Williams, and there is Robert out. Maxwell goes out of the ball game, so the Celtics now have their starting front line back in there.
Well, they all got a blow in the green jerseys. That ought to allow them to finish up fairly good shape, the Celtics.
And with a 5-point lead, they don't want to have the first team of the Lakers take advantage of their reserves. Kareem with a skyhook now with 8 points. Turnover, LA ball. Celtics committed too many turnovers, which resulted in easy baskets in game 3. Casey Jones made note of that in a hurry to his team.
Can't throw the ball away against the Lakers. Bad passes they pick off, they get easy baskets.
3-point lead for the Celtics, 50-47. A foul away, and now they're saying it is an offensive foul called against the Lakers. Now they say 3-second violation and no foul. It was Rambis in the lane. Lakers have been in the penalty. Celtics have 14 fouls. Bird is doubled, but he can pass well out of the double. He's fouled and hit on his right hand. Larry Bird was hit on the hand where he has the jam finger, and he is shaking it now.
Well, that's where a lot of the anger comes from when you get double teamed and you think you get fouled, And I think the officials right now calling the double team close just so that they keep the tempers of both teams in the right proportions.
That's a bad slap on Bird's hand. Byron Scott commits the foul, and Bird misses the free throw. He is fighting through all sorts of injuries. And Casey told us before game one, the finger is the worst of them.
Well, what I admire about Larry Bird, he makes no alibis. Tough guy. Take the good, take the bad without alibi. That's his motto. So does Magic.
3.5 to play in the first half. Wilt Chamberlain will be guest of Brent Musburger at halftime. Man of opinions. Misses, and a loose ball foul.
Well, you know what stage we're getting to, Dick. All you have to do is grunt, and the official's going to blow the whistle.
Foul is on Larry Bird. That's his second personal foul, and it sends Magic Johnson to the line.
Boy, do those players really know how to play the referees.
You mean they're like musical instruments?
Yes, what they'll try. They can feel the flavor of the ball game, and all of a sudden, they'll go with the way the game is being officiated.
22nd timeout called by the Celtics, 51-48 at this juncture. How do you think the flow of the game has gone?
I think it's been very much in favor of the Celtics. They've controlled the tempo of the game. There haven't been too many flurries of baskets by the Lakers, which was really the confidence builder for that ball club.
3:18 remaining in the first half. 3-point lead for Boston.
You're watching the NBA on Classic Sports Network. This Classic Sports Network presentation is brought to you by Degree, the body heat activated antiperspirant and deodorant.
We asked some of Hollywood's hottest stuntmen to try Degree.
What's body heat activated?
As your body heat rises, Degree releases extra protection when you need it most.
I heated up, and it cooled me down.
I was on fire, and I was dry.
Body heat activated Degree. Your body heat turns it on.
We think NBA Shootout 98 is the closest thing to actually playing in the NBA. And to prove it, we hooked up with Vin Baker.
Oh, dog! I'll buy two, baby!
Oh, but you got somebody on your tail, don't you? Oh, look at me. It's still me.
Pressure's on, Big Daddy.
From 3-point downtown, and it's good! Yeah! I beat Vin Baker! Bow to the king!
I think you really like the game.
PlayStation.
I really think the teams that I played on in 69, 70, and 71 ranked up there with the greatest teams of all time. That's my own opinion.
Get personal this week with Brooks Robinson on Distant Replay, Thursday at 7:30, only on Classic Sports Network.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who has scored 8 points so far for the Lakers, who have scored only 16 in the first 8:42 of this period. So you're right, the Celtics have controlled the tempo and have played solid defense here.
And they have not allowed them to get those flurry of baskets that really gets them sky high.
Lakers scored 40, remember, the second period of Sunday's game. 51-49, but they're certainly within range of the leading Celtics right now. 3:15 to go in the first half. Ray Williams and Dennis Johnson, the backcourt. Parrish, the center. McHale and Bird, and it's still Celtics ball. On the 24-second shot clock. Worthy gambling. Pass back to Williams, and Ray Williams goes in nicely.
Well, they're catching the Lakers in rotation and taking it right to the hoop, and with 3 fouls, Kareem is reluctant to go for the block.
2 fouls.
2 fouls. Okay, that goes 3.
He doesn't want a third, but he wants that. Another sky hook. He's in double figures, and it's a 2-point game once more. Dick Stockton and Tom Heinsohn here at the Forum in Inglewood. Game 4, the NBA World Championship. Celtics need a win to tie it up. Lakers looking for the commanding lead. It's been tight. Celtics are up by 2. And they turn it over again. So the turnover bugaboo continues to haunt the Celtics. And a foul, no basket. Inside, a foul before the shot. But it'll be a shooting foul. The Celtics are in the penalty. And it's on Larry Bird. Listen to the crowd for his third.
A big foul on Bird, and he's about to come out of the ball game as Maxwell will take his place. Well, they're going to have to find some points in other areas.
ML Carr, who is used to being the cheerleader and the towel waver on the sidelines, comes in replacing Ray Williams. Maxwell is in too for Boston.
Here's Ray Williams trying to jab at Magic's dribble. You shouldn't do that, and that put the pressure on Bird to try and block the shot. He got him on the hand.
Significant with Carr, Maxwell, and Ray Williams out of the game now, but Carr and Maxwell in there to see if the Celtics can stop the Lakers from a spurt. Score is tied. Double team outside. Another turnover. Under 2 minutes to play in the first half. Lakers look to take the lead, and Dennis Johnson comes out of nowhere. And now he's going all the way for this. Foul on the Lakers. DJ was determined to go the length.
Well, they called it on Magic Johnson, but Kareem was right there. And that was a smart move by DJ. He was really, in addition to trying to score, take it to as he steps out and picks off the pass. But watch him steam up and attack Kareem. And they could have called it either way, but they give it to Magic. But Dennis Johnson really wanted to pick up that third foul on Jabbar.
First foul on Magic Johnson, and here's Dennis on the line. He grew up in Los Angeles and used to come to the Forum when the Knicks and the Celtics and the 76ers played the Lakers. Now he's trying to win another title.
Thought Walt Frazier was the greatest. Kind of patented his game after Walt Frazier.
This is the free throw, and the Celtics lead is 1, and LA looking to move in front. Dennis Johnson is guarding Byron Scott. Another skyhook by Kareem. New clock for the Lakers with 1.5 minutes to play. Maxwell blocked one shot and a push inside. Kurt Rambis is fouled. Robert Parrish has his second personal foul, and Kurt Rambis will go to the line. Mitch Kupchak has come in to give Kareem a breather for perhaps the rest of this first half. Abdul-Jabbar has 10 in the game.
You see the foul trouble starting to develop for the Celtics. It doesn't happen as quickly for the Lakers because of the way they're rotating their people. So they have an advantage in that regard with perhaps Kareem Abdul-Jabbar only having 2. You know, that's the most I think they have significant players in foul trouble.
Rambis misses, and Scott gets the offensive board. And a new clock for the Lakers. Low inside, loose ball. Maxwell to ML Carr. Carr off the rim. Quickly, the Lakers bring it up with 1 minute to go. Scott, 3-point. Rambis, though, tries to save it and can't. Try to knock it off the foot of Robert Parrish. And here's Dennis Johnson gone all the way, as Magic always does. And the Celtics regain the lead.
They're trying to take advantage of that fatigue factor.
And they sure are.
Pushing it right at the Celtics.
Bob McAdoo comes back in. That foul is on Parrish. 3 on Robert Parrish now. So Bird and Parrish have 3. Bird is on the bench. Ainge also has 3 for the Celtics.
Sooner or later, if that trend keeps developing, they're going to get at the Celtic bench, whether Casey Jones likes it or not.
We have a 20-second timeout called by the Lakers, and Larry Bird has checked back in. So, of course, he knows how to play with 3 personal fouls, and with 40 seconds to go, Casey Jones wants him back in there. When Bird went out of the game, Tommy, at 2:15 left, the score was tied at 53. The Celtics have a 1-point lead. But there's the foul trouble the Celtics face. Magic has 14 points. He is the high scorer for the Lakers. Maxwell goes all the way in and gets the roll.
That was the old Maxwell on that play. No fear.
Celtics by 2. 19 on the shot clock. So there's a 6-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock here at the first half. McAdoo. Magic. 9 on the clock. Off of Kupchak. Recovers. McAdoo. With 9 seconds, gets the basket. We're tied again at 58. Bird into Maxwell, who's fouled with 2 seconds to play. So the Celtics can take the halftime lead if Maxwell can convert here.
Here's the old Maxwell putting it on the floor and making a strong move to the hoop against an awful lot of pressure. We haven't seen that in a long time.
Foul was on Scott, his second. He was the MVP of the 1981 playoff series and the hero of last year's 7th game.
Maxwell can play like we know he can play. That would be the answer to Casey Jones' prayer.
Celtics by 1. And it goes out of bounds, and the Celtics will have a chance with 2 seconds to go as Bird and McHale do a high 5 on the way they handle that.
Very intelligent not to touch that ball or pick it in the backcourt. Now they're going to take it and get a real good shot attempt.
Bird will inbound. 1-point lead for Boston. Loops it to McHale, goes up, and falls out. Well, the Celtics have played a much better first half in this game than they did the other day. However, the Lakers know that they're within shot of the Boston Celtics to try to take a 3-1 lead. We're at halftime here at the Forum in Inglewood.
For 4 years, the cup has been raised on Long Island, but the dynasty's down to one last chance. Will the Rangers shut the door, or can the drive for 5 stay alive? Catch the Rangers and Islanders Tuesday at 8 only on Classic Sports Network.
American Express Small Business Services. How can I help you?
How can I help you?
Right. We only work with small businesses.
Why don't we start with your cash flow?
And our equipment financing plan will help spread out the payments.
That'll definitely give you more flexibility.
How about setting up a line of credit?
We can do that.
Then I'll put you in touch with one of our CPAs so you can start getting ready for tax time.
We can always make adjustments when your situation changes.
Call 1-800-SUCCESS to find out how American Express Small Business Services can help you do more. It's a 170 horsepower race-bred engine. It's double wishbone suspension that slices, dices, and juliennes corners. It's quite possibly all the fun you need. It's the Integra from Acura, the true definition of luxury. Yours.
We now return to the NBA on Classic Sports Network.
Keep in mind, the Boston Celtics are trying to become the first team to win back-to-back world titles since the Celtics did it in '68-69. And there you see the 4 teams that managed to do it. The Minneapolis Lakers were the first 2, the great teams under Johnny Kundla, with George Mikan, Vern Mickelson, Slater Martin, and the rest. And, of course, the great Celtic dynasty. Underway in the 3rd period, Dick Stockton and Tom Heinsohn. And the crowd just getting back to their seats from the intermission. Danny Ainge going inside. Dishes off to Parrish, who hits the first bucket.
They're keying, Dick, on Jabbar now in the second half, getting more aggressive on defense. They're waiting for him to jump, and they're laying off to an open Robert Parrish.
Kareem looking for help. Rambis goes in strong, blocked by Parrish. 4 block shots for Robert Parrish. And at the other end, Kevin McHale gives the Celtics now a 63-58 lead, matching their biggest of the ball game.
Sloppy defense that time by the Lakers.
LA has been forced to play the half-court game. That's not to their liking. 4 on the shot clock. Rambis. Rambis again. And Dennis Johnson comes down with it. And the Celtics trying to open up their biggest lead of the ball game.
Very aggressive on the boards coming out of the locker room, the Celtics.
Bird hits his first shot. Larry Bird for the game is 4 for 7. And Pat Riley calls a 20-second timeout.
Here's a little block shot that you're going to see Parrish making a good block, a selective block. Knew he could do it, and it ends up not the Lakers not getting back totally on defense. Nobody picks up McHale. Scott should have, didn't. Easy 2.
4 of the 6 block shots are from Robert Parrish, and if you can talk about the Lakers having been down by only 1 despite the fast break not being there, Larry Bird hasn't really gone crazy for the Celtics. He has 14 points and is playing well, yet the Celtics have maintained the lead, and so Bird is making it happen. Good passing when he's double teamed, and he has hit 4 out of 7.
And they are really working the Lakers defense in their half-court game nicely, keying on Jabbar when he goes to the block, finding the open man, Robert Parrish.
Tell you one thing, before it's over, the Lakers are going to make a run, at least one of them. That you know. 10 and a half to go. Rambis from Kareem.
Mr. Intelligence in the low post. He'll pick apart your defense. Poor gamble by Larry Bird that time. Left Rambis open.
Worthy almost picked that off. Bird short. Worthy clear. The Magic. Celtics are back on defense. But he gets in anyway. Good move by Magic Johnson against the 2 Celtic guards.
The last game, they came out of the locker room steaming, put the foot on the gas pedal, got that fast break going. They're trying to do it here.
McHale, double, goes up anyway. And it'll go for him. Kevin McHale has 16 points. 13 on the shot clock. Kareem, fall away. Not his shot. Parrish, the rebound.
Danny Ainge made a good double that time to force the jumper by Jabbar.
Let's use the clock and make that extra pass. Bird, off. Not even close for Bird. Magic Johnson, tipped away by Danny Ainge, who goes into the stands.
You know, Dick, when a shooter is off, usually his shot is long or short. Birds are going left or right.
And that's when Larry Bird says he's in trouble.
You're watching the NBA on Classic Sports Network.
250 bucks? It's only a little scratch.
Here a scratch, there a scratch, everywhere a scratch. And they're all an eyesore. What you need is GS27 Scratch Remover. It's new from Duralube. GS27 gets rid of those surface scratches and paint swirls quickly and easily. Simply rub GS27 into the scratch, then polish it to a beautiful finish. The scratch is gone.
I still can't believe it was that easy. GS27 got rid of those scratches in less than a minute. It's great.
GS27 is not an abrasive. It's a superfine microscopic crystallite that works its way into the scratch and polishes it away. And look, you don't have to go crazy trying to match colors. That same tube of GS27 works wonders on any color car. You have to see it to believe it. Amazing!
The repair shop said it had to sand, prime, and paint. What a bunch of bull. GS27 took that ugly scratch away in no time.
Watch. Would you do this to a brand new car? Ouch! But GS27 removes that ugly scratch quickly and easily. What a difference! GS27 is so effective, it'll even remove paint scrapes, ugly rust from chrome bumpers, and scratches and scrapes from your boat's gel coat. GS27 is only $14.95. But wait! Order now and get a second tube for only $5. That's 2 for just $19.95. It'll remove those surface scratches from your car or your money back. Don't live with those ugly scratches and don't spend a fortune to remove them. Order your GS27 Scratch Remover now.
Call toll-free 1-800-241-2300 or send check or money order for $14.95 for one or $19.95 for two plus $5.95 shipping and handling to GS27, 1000 Apex Street, Department GS, Nashville, Tennessee. Or use your credit card and call 1-800-241-2300.
Strike up the band, college football fans. Classic Sports is giving you a reason for celebration with the greatest games and players in the history of higher education. All the traditions, all the legends, and all the passion. Every Saturday, it's Smash Mouth in your face football. So hit the books and look up the words Dynasty, Intensity, and Hail Mary. Phi Beta football, it's a rush. Catch BYU and SMU in the 1980 Holiday Bowl tonight at 8.
Dick Stockton and Tom Heinsohn back at the Forum in Inglewood. You know, basketball enjoys worldwide popularity. There are 20 countries who are watching these NBA championship series. Over 40 million are viewing this internationally. This is Dan Peterson, who's announcing for the Italian basketball audience, and here's how it sounds.
Rimesso dalla linea di fondo dal lato di Magic Johnson. Kareem in pivot basso fa un blocco, esce. Worthy non entra, finalmente un lancio lungo di Magic Johnson. Magic volley, Kareem sotto, Kareem fa canestro e fallo ai danni di Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Magic Johnson con un bel passaggio qui, Kareem segna 67-64, 8:55 dalla fine. Fatto molto ma molto bene questo rimesso da fondo e Kareem finisce sotto canestro con la palla in mano. 8:55 dalla fine del terzo quarto di gioco. Kareem sbaglia il libero, 67-74 ancora.
And that's the way it sounds to the viewers in Italy. Dan Peterson at the microphone. Meanwhile, Danny Ainge has picked up his 4th personal foul. The Celtics go inside of McHale off the glass, and Magic Johnson gets the rebound. 8:35 to go. In the third period, it's 67-64 Celtics, and now it's a 1-point game. Tommy, this may be one of those Laker runs.
Well, they're keying on Larry Bird. They're getting the ball to his man because he's playing free safety defense, but they are now getting those points out of the box, these Lakers. The lid is off.
Parrish inside, travels. And the Laker bench is up, and the chance now for the Lakers to take the lead. Scott and Johnson in the backcourt. Rambis, Kareem, and Worthy up front. Four minutes going by in the third. You'll hear the crowd if the Lakers can score here. Put them in front. 5 on the shot clock. 3, and a loose ball foul against the Lakers, so we're not going to hear the cheers right now. And the foul is on Rambis. The Celtics have been in foul trouble, and here's their story. Danny Ainge has 4, Bird and Parrish have 3, Cooper has 3 for the Lakers. Dennis Johnson and Scott played him well, Tommy. Scott going up. The Lakers have taken the lead.
What if you could see 17 of college basketball's greatest tournament games all in a row?
At the buzzer.
Now you can, right here on Classic Sports Network. 34 straight hours filled with those classic moments you thought you'd never see again.
This is what the tournament is all about.
Join me, Chris Fowler.
Give it up. And me, Bill Raftery.
For the Classic Madness Marathon.
Only on Classic Sports.
The Classic Madness Marathon starts tomorrow on Classic Sports Network. Brought to you by Burger King.
Ooh, a computer with the 300 megahertz Intel Pentium 2 processor. You know it's fast, and you thought it was priced just out of your reach. Until now. The $19.99 PC with the 300 megahertz Intel Pentium 2 processor from Gateway. Complete with 32 megs of RAM, 17-inch monitor, AGP graphics, and a whole lot more. Call us at 1-800-GATEWAY, and we'll build one for you.
Being in the zone is like no other feeling in this world. Your hands are very numb. You get chills going up through your whole body. It's just you in the basket.
He is something to watch.
You feel like you're unstoppable. Anything you throw up is going to go through the net.
He is on fire.
You're watching the NBA on Classic Sports Network.
What's happened to Boston right now?
Yeah, patience is wearing thin on their offense, and they're settling for the first shot that shows. They were very effective going an extra 2 or 3 passes, making the Lakers defense move their feet on defense instead of getting out there on the break.
Robert Parrish and Kareem. Parrish already has 8 rebounds, but the Celtics trail. Lakers looking to take a 3-1 lead and a commanding lead in this championship series. Ray Williams goes inside, loose ball. Here's Byron Scott. Worthy. Rambis. 8 in a row by LA.
I'll tell you, he's playing a game.
This is one of those Laker runs that they're known for. Open is Ray Williams. Lakers quickly rotate to it. Parrish loses it. Another Boston turnover.
The Laker bench is up. They can sense that they can break it out here.
They're leading by 3 and on a run. Five on the clock, and James Worthy. Timeout.
We'll be right back with more of the NBA on Classic Sports Network.
Life's a trip, and it takes money to get where you're going. That's what mutual funds are for. At Janus, making money means looking for breaks nobody else saw coming, jumping on and riding them in. No matter what the market's doing, there are great companies to invest in. Janus finds them, so you can get there. Janus No-Load Mutual Funds.
Freedom is the right to pursue my dreams.
Freedom is the right to speak my mind.
Freedom is my right to choose.
Freedom is my right to practice what I want to practice.
Freedom is to watch Glenn Rice rain bombs, regardless of the time zone.
Reggie Miller, Drain the J from downtown. Whether he's home or away.
Freedom is to see Elijah own the paint.
1, 2, or 8 games a night.
To not miss Vin Baker. Take it strong to the hole.
Is to watch someone put the ball in the basket to win the game.
Call now and let NBA League Pass give you the ultimate viewing freedom.
Strike up the band, college football fans. Classic Sports is giving you a reason for celebration with the greatest games and players in the history of higher education. All the traditions, all the legends, and all the passion. Every Saturday, it's Smash Mouth in your face football. So hit the books and look up the words Dynasty, Intensity, and Hail Mary. Phi Beta football, it's a rush. Catch BYU and SMU in the 1980 Holiday Bowl tonight at 8.
The Lakers have come out strong, Tommy, in the first 6 minutes of this third period.
And here's one of the reasons why. Bird is playing the free safety. He's going to gamble in the paint, guarding Rambis, who's not renowned as an outside shooter. But watch what happens as it goes inside now to Kareem. Bird starts to make his move, tries to double. Rambis, knowing that's not his shot, gets it to the guy who can bury it. James Worthy. Patience.
That's the patience that the Lakers are showing, that the Celtics are not. Rambis has 6 points and 4 rebounds. The Lakers have gone from 5 behind to 5 ahead. Rambis 6 points, 4 rebounds in this third period. Two-man game right now. McHale. And it's still Boston ball. Lakers are off the bench claiming otherwise. Bird will inbound.
The rest of the Celtics, though, on the weak side of the court are just standing around a little bit, and that's allowing the Lakers to get very aggressive on defense.
Dennis Johnson at the 24-second buzzer hits. He's got 19, and that breaks a 10-point string by the Lakers.
Big hoop by DJ.
Inside Worthy, and traveling called against Worthy. Turnover Story. The Celtics already 3 in this second half.
Dennis Johnson has really become a floor general for this team tonight. Danny Ainge with so many fouls.
Steal. Jabbar. Worthy. To stop. And the foul Ray Williams sits down and Quinn Buckner replaces him. That was not the best of all fouls in that situation.
Well, I don't think it was so much the foul. It's this pass here that he tries to make. Poor judgment. And that leads to these type of situations. He makes the foul, but so what? Because it ends up a three-point play for the Lakers. So Buckner is in to try and stop the turnover problem.
Lakers by 6. Larry Bird misses. And the Lakers are running. Scott from the corner. Bird grabs the rebound, and the Celtics push it up 3-on-2. Dennis Johnson. Buckner winds up with it with 4:50 to play here in the third period. Lakers lead 75-69, and McHale is fouled, and Kareem is angry. 3 on number 33.
Now they're going to really challenge Jabbar, try and work him for the foul. Kevin does it nicely by taking it to him. Kareem doesn't like it. And, you know, one of the things that the Celtics might be counting on is to lay a little body on Kareem. He's renowned for having a little bit of a temper. Any edge will help for the Celtics right now.
Tom Kite has, Greg Kite that is, Tom's the golfer. Greg has come in the ball game right now. His first appearance in a ball game.
Well, it might be a good time for Greg to lean on him a little bit. They got some fouls to waste with him and try and tire out Jabbar.
McHale, 1 of 2. 5-point Laker lead. 4:40 to go. Lakers led by 4 at the period after 1, and the Celtics had a 1-point lead at halftime. Greg Kite is called for pushing. First foul, and for the Celtics, their 3rd team foul.
That's on them almost an automatic now in this game, that any contact in that pivot, they're calling it very closely.
Buckner is on Magic Johnson, and he's fouled.
Magic has a height advantage on Quinn Buckner, and he's trying to exploit that. Take it to the hoop and shoot over Quinn.
Magic Johnson will shoot 2. He is the high scorer for the Lakers with 16.
The Lakers have not missed too many advantages and situations through this entire series. Outside of game 1, they've been right on the money in things they're trying to accomplish. Attacking people, rotating people.
They're up by 7, the Lakers are. Magic Johnson has 9 assists. Inside to Kite. McHale from Kite. Well worked by the Celtics, and it's 77-72. Winding down to 4 minutes to go in the third period. Lakers score 10 in a row to take the lead, and Kite is called again with the personal foul, and that's the penalty for the Celtics. Kareem will shoot. Tough spot for Kite, who has not played that much in his 2 years with the club.
Casey wants to have him lean on Jabbar, but once Jabbar gets the ball, he should back off a little bit, release the pressure on him. He's going to be called for more fouls unless he does that.
The importance and maybe desperation for the Celtics can be illustrated by the fact, Tommy, that Kevin McHale and Dennis Johnson have played the entire game for the Boston Celtics.
Casey Jones attacking this game completely different than Riley, using fewer people if possible.
3:45 remaining in the third. 7-point Laker lead. Quinn Buckner. Bird and Rambis went after him, and they're going to call it on Boston. Kite commits the holding foul. That's 3 quick ones on Greg Kite.
Look how hard they work to keep the ball out of Bird's hands. Worthy is fronting him, gets in the passing lane, 3/4 him. Now Magic drops down. He's in the pen because he doesn't respect Buckner's outside shot. That's what they've been trying to do, get Magic out of the paint. Once they do, the inside game, the passes are easy.
Larry Bird goes out of the ball game. Scott Wedman has come in. Wedman has 1 point in the game. Celtics need his outside shooting. Dennis Johnson has gone out for the first time in the ball game, and Danny Ainge, who has 4 personals, has checked back in.
Key spot to find a good shooter for the Celtics right now to not let this game get out of hand.
8-point lead for the Lakers. Celtics with less than 3.5 trying to climb back. Game 5 is Friday night here at the Forum. McHale going in against Rambis. 21 for McHale. He scored 31 on Sunday. He's been a terrific workhorse throughout this series for Boston. Kareem back to Magic. And Kite gets it away. Good play by Kite and the Celtics. Trying to set it up now. Buckner left open, fires it wild. Wedman, though, comes right back. Celtics are missing shots, and the Lakers are close to having only 1 more period of play to maintain a lead and go up 3-1. On the shot clock. McHale clears on Magic's miss. 2.5 to play. 80-74 the Lakers. And you're right, the Celtics have to keep this game from getting out of hand here.
They're weathering it pretty nicely. It hasn't gotten out of hand, Dick. And they're using their bench.
6 on the shot clock. Worthy is all over Wedman. The Lakers know who to guard closely. Buckner fires it up at the buzzer, the 24-second buzzer, and hits a big basket. And it's a 4-point game again after the Lakers led by 8. And a timeout called by Pat Riley.
What if you could see 17 of college basketball's greatest tournament games all in a row?
At the buzzer, it counts!
Now you can, right here on Classic Sports Network. 34 straight hours filled with those classic moments you thought you'd never see again.
This is what the tournament is all about.
Join me, Chris Fowler.
Give it up. And me, Bill Raftery.
For the Classic Madness Marathon.
Only on Classic Sports.
The Classic Madness Marathon starts tomorrow on Classic Sports Network. Brought to you by Burger King.
8,000 mutual funds. And everybody's looking for a winner. But chasing the latest hot fund won't get you anywhere. To pick a mutual fund, find out how they pick their stocks. At Janus, they pick stocks one at a time. They investigate companies like nobody else and invest in the most promising ones. That's how you get there. Janus No-Load Mutual Funds.
Enterprise? Hi, I'm at the repair shop. I need to rent a car.
Enterprise will arrange to pick you up,
This is great.
drive you to our place, and get you on your way. Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
You're watching the NBA on Classic Sports Network.
Kareem has 3 fouls. Bird and Parrish have 3 for the big men. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd period. Celtics have fought back, still trailing though. Cooper. Wedman has it in the corner.
Casey Jones is going to try him right out this quarter with his bench in there.
McHale gets the bucket, and it's a 2-point game, and McHale is 23. Parrish and Bird. McHale, by the way, has 11 this period, so he has held up the Celtic end of things against this Laker run in this 3rd.
Well, that's the time to use him when they need points.
8 on the shot clock. Worthy misses, and loose ball foul called against Kareem, and that will be his 4th personal foul. 4 on Kareem now.
Excellent blocking out by Greg Kite that time. His job in there is to make sure he keeps his body on Kareem at the right time.
Mitch Kupchak will come back in the ball game. He has been the symbol of the Laker aggressiveness in the first 3, and Kareem sits down, having scored 14. Celtics have run off 6 in a row now and have come back with a minute to go in the 3rd. 80-78. Wedman Misses. Cooper, the rebound. Under a minute now. McAdoo. Bob McAdoo gives the Lakers a 4-point lead.
He's tough when he comes up on the fourth man on the break. You really have a difficult time finding him before he gets that shot off.
12 on the shot clock, and Kevin McHale is fouled. He'll go to the line. The Celtics have not been that proficient from the free throw line in this ball game. Foul was on Kupchak, his third. The Celtics 12 of 18. And here's McHale, who will try to bring the Celtics again to within 2.
The whole idea of the first few games was to provide a torture test for this man. Rotate people at him, show him different looks, different defenses, and he's held up pretty well to that problem.
I'm glad he hasn't had to be tortured. You know, I don't like to see that.
They ran him, they muscled him, they made him think. That's pretty tough test they laid on him.
Tortures are tough. 25 for Kevin McHale with a half a minute to go now in the third. Cooper, fake on Ainge, hits the shot. 25 seconds to go, and it's 84 to 80. 18 on the shot clock. There is a 1-second differential now between the two clocks. Bird has had a long rest, and so has Parrish. 5 seconds on the shot clock. And Dennis Johnson ducks in for the foul, and Dennis Johnson has been a lifesaver for the Celtics and leads to keep them in this ball game.
He has done everything tonight. Hit the outside shot when it was important in the first half. Really control and be the floor general for the ball club to control pace the way Casey Jones wanted it. And he's played excellent defense to boot.
That's the 20th point for Dennis Johnson. Cooper's foul was his 4th. His Magic behind Pat Riley, who has been to the finals 4 straight years in his 4 years as head coach. Looking for his second title. 2-point game again. 3 seconds to go. McAdoo, Kupchak. Kupchak fires it up, and that'll do it. That's the end of the third period.
We'll be right back with more of the NBA on Classic Sports Network. This Classic Sports Network presentation is brought to you by Acura, the true definition of luxury, yours.
It's an Acura 24-valve V6, like the Acura NSX. It's the power of sequential multi-port fuel injection, like the NSX. It's four-wheel independent double wishbone suspension, like the NSX. It's comfortable seating for 5, like 2.5 NSXs. It's the TL from Acura. Now lease the 3.2 TL for $369 a month at your local Acura dealer.
Irresistible. Luscious. The new 99-cent Great Tastes menu at Burger King. 7 mouth-watering items, just 99 cents every day. What could be more tempting?
Are you going to eat all that?
Yeah. If you ask us, it just tastes better.
I'm hot.
The forecast, sticky and humid with a high of 96.
Daddy's trying to fix the air conditioner now. Gosh. I know it's hot.
If your air conditioner loses its cool, don't call just anyone.
Maybe I better make a call. Honey, give Daddy just a little help.
Call someone you know. Call Sears Home Central for air conditioning repair or replacement. We'll do whatever it takes to keep your house cool. Call 1-800-4MY-HOME anytime, day or night. No matter who made your system or sold it, our specialists can repair it and guarantee the work. Or when you need to replace it, we can install a new one that's just right for your home. So don't sweat it.
It's hot out there today, folks.
Hey, but not in here. That's right.
Call someone you know. Air conditioning from Sears Home Central. And for a new high-efficiency Kenmore cooling system, call now and get 0% financing with no payments for 120 days on Sears credit accounts. Call 1-800-4MY-HOME for your free estimate now.
Hi, I'm Red Auerbach. You're watching Classic Sports Network.
Kevin McHale with 25 leads the Celtics. Magic Johnson has 18, the high score for the Lakers. Larry Bird is back, so is Robert Parrish. And the Celtics have their starting five in there. No time to look ahead to the future for Casey Jones now. Going with the heavy metal. Inside, Kupchak. And Kupchak gets it over Bird on a good play by Mitch.
Terrific position right underneath the basket on Bird.
Lakers have not played their running game the way they want it, but they're leading, so they've got to feel good at least about that. McHale. Ames. Oh, Kupchak. Keep in mind, Kareem's on the bench with 4 fouls, and Kupchak's done a yeoman work.
Danny Ainge has to hit that outside shot if they're going to win this game.
Magic Johnson. Worthy gets the offensive rebound. Long rebound out to James. Plenty of time on the shot clock for the Lakers. Worthy shooting over McHale. Up to 6 again.
A big hoop, and Worthy shooting out there. As soon as McHale gets up close on him, he's going to go right around him.
Lakers have made one run. They're likely to make another one. McHale goes in and will go to the line. A foul. It's on Bob McAdoo. McHale. Balanced scoring by Habs. He has also struggled from the free throw line. Dick Stockton and Tom Heinsohn here at the Forum in Inglewood. Game number 4 of the NBA World Championship. The Lakers lead in the game now, 88-83. If they go on and win, they will have a commanding 3-1 lead over the defending world champion Celtics. Worthy gets the roll. Worthy hot now, 2 in a row. It's up to 7.
They have that game going now without Kareem.
Larry Bird into Paris. McHale goes up. McAdoo comes out with it. Open up. The Lakers can open up their biggest lead with a basket here. And Bird ties him up. Larry Bird got in front of his arms in front of McAdoo and tied it up. Great hustle.
That's one way to stop keying on, to get them to stop keying on. You step out and pick one of those babies off. Here he ties him. It'll be jump.
A timeout called. The Lakers lead.
Athlete of the Week is brought to you by Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Call 1-800-RENT-A-CAR. Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up. With the power of a big man and the quickness of a guard, Christian Laettner dominated the college hardwood during his 4 years as a Duke Blue Devil. Laettner always found the ball in his hands with the game on the line, and with a flair for the dramatic, led his teams to 4 consecutive Final Four appearances, including 2 straight NCAA championships. Christian Laettner, Classic Sports Network's Athlete of the Week.
Enterprise Rent-A-Car for my trip? Looks expensive.
It's not expensive, Mom.
They pick us up? Sounds expensive.
Pickup's free, Mom.
Well, if it's not expensive, why didn't I get a convertible?
Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
If you think you can't afford one of the world's most powerful custom-built computers, we invite you to take a closer look. Here's a big-time multimedia system for only $24.99 from Gateway. It's got DVD, a 17-inch monitor, a 333 megahertz Intel Pentium 2 processor, and lots more. Call us at 1-800-GATEWAY, and we'll build a powerful computer just for you.
Strike up the band, college football fans. Classic Sports is giving you a reason for celebration with the greatest games and players in the history of higher education. All the traditions, all the legends, and all the passion. Every Saturday, it's Smash Mouth in-your-face football. So hit the books and look up the words Dynasty, Intensity, and Hail Mary. Phi Beta football, it's a rush. Catch BYU and SMU in the 1980 Holiday Bowl tonight at 8. We now return to the NBA on Classic Sports Network.
Don't forget, the Celtics rested their starters and brought Parrish and McHale back, but the Lakers have taken advantage. Instead of the Celtics doing it, it's the Lakers. And with 9:35 to go, Kareem gets off the bench. He'll be coming back in. Larry Bird outside. 2 shots, 2 points, that is. 16 for Bird. That's that outside shot the Celtics are going to have to work it inside.
He's getting that mean look on his face. Loves the fourth quarter.
McAdoo blocked from behind by Bird. Still Laker ball. And here is Kareem coming back with 4 personal fouls.
Here we're going to see the ball go in to McAdoo, and Bird, he can't jump you, but can outfigure. Swiped it from the side.
McAdoo, 10 points. He had 19 in game 3. 7-point lead for the Lakers again. And now illegal defense against the Lakers, and that'll be a technical foul.
Magic Johnson, that's one way to get him out of the paint. Again, is called an illegal defense on him. He was down below one zone further down than he should have been.
So Larry Bird will shoot.
Magic in the middle of your screen. Watch where he is. Danny Ainge, he's got to be above the circle and stay there, and he's in the paint too long. Danny Ainge was one zone higher than he was.
3 minutes gone by in this 4th period. Ainge looking for Bird low. Bird going in, no basket. The foul was before the shot. James Worthy. 3 on James. The top scorers in the ball game. Kevin McHale, 26. Magic Johnson, 18. McHale's had 2 26-point games, plus a 31 in the series. Inside Parrish. Bird fights, basket counts, and a foul. He was determined.
That's the type of toughness that Bird leads with. Gets it from the outside, will get a rebound when you need it. Here's Parrish, who was really looking at the defense as he was taking the shot, took his eye off the basket, but Bird right there, perfect position, plus gets the foul.
James Worthy with another one. That's 4 on Worthy. Bird with a 3-point play, now with 20 points in the ball game, and it's back to 3 again. Lakers leading there. Kareem. Bird intercepts the pass. He was going to go to Magic.
Bird suckered Kareem into throwing that pass. He stepped up, out, and then retreated, picked it off.
Celtics trying to come within 1. Ainge gets it to Parrish. Bird on the other end. Celtics 2 chances inside, and the Lakers run. Cooper. And Dennis Johnson controls. Under 8 minutes to go, and a fierce basketball game at the Forum. Bird brings the Celtics to within 1 now, 92 to 91. And Larry Bird is on a roll. Turnover. Ainge and Boston looking for the lead. Dennis Johnson all the way in, and they call a blocking foul on Magic Johnson. And Magic can't believe it.
I tell you, Larry Bird is doing absolutely everything. Scoring, look at him. He suckered him into making that pass to Magic Johnson and picked it off. Watch him now playing a bigger man, gets in front. And again, smart move from underneath to pick it off.
Larry Bird has scored the last 8 Celtic points.
You're watching the NBA on Classic Sports Network.
Your heart's pounding, adrenaline's pumping.
They light you up, and you go.
We asked some of Hollywood's hottest stuntmen to switch antiperspirants and try Degree.
What's body heat activate? Probably means when you get warm, that it starts working.
As your body heat rises, Degree releases extra protection when you need it most.
I heated up, and it cooled me down.
I was on fire, and I was dry.
I don't want my guys to see me sweat. This stuff kept up, even in 40-foot high fireballs. Dry as a baby.
Body heat activated Degree. Your body heat turns it on.
You think it's important what you wear?
Yeah, you know, that's your style. The way you look is unique. The way you want to look, it's all in the gear.
It's comfortable. Look at this. This is street gear right here. This is how we play on my block. Represent the ladies.
Well, you all know that ladies also play basketball.
You got a dribble. You got to have the crossovers, the shot, the rebound, even the dunk. You got to use ability. You got to use your skills. You got to fly, man.
NBA Authentic Gear redesigned by Nike, Starter, and Champion.
The dream, man. You got to follow the dream.
What if you could see 17 of college basketball's greatest tournament games all in a row?
At the buzzer, it counts!
Now you can, right here on Classic Sports Network. 34 straight hours filled with those classic moments you thought you'd never see again.
This is what the tournament is all about.
Join me, Chris Fowler.
Give it up. And me, Bill Raftery.
For the Classic Madness Marathon.
Only on Classic Sports.
The Classic Madness Marathon starts tomorrow on Classic Sports Network. Brought to you by Burger King.
There's the man that the Celtics need for leadership, just as the Lakers called on Kareem in Game 2. Whether it pays dividends, the rest of the 7:36 in the fourth period will pan out. And Dennis Johnson is on the line.
Larry Bird is the classic go-to guy. He'll make something happen.
The next foul will put the Lakers over the limit. The Celtics have yet to commit a team foul with 7:36 to go. And Dennis Johnson will put Boston in ahead again. So the Celtics have withstood that one run in the third period, a 10-point run by the Lakers, but they're capable of at least another one.
And here's where the speed advantage usually can come into play if you use it. Their trump card.
Worthy fights inside and gets the basket. 6 for James Worthy in this period, and it's the Lakers in front. Celtics had scored 8 in a row before that Worthy basket.
Well, this is shot for shot, right in the nose, trying to deliver knockout punches here.
4 on the shot clock, and Dennis Johnson misses outside. Magic weaves his way up court. Worthy's been hot. Not that time. McHale, good outlet to Bird. And they're going to call a block on Kareem. And watch this. Five fouls on Abdul-Jabbar. And I think he anticipated Bird. And I think he felt that he had position on the floor, Tommy.
I'm going to tell you one thing, Dick. Big guys don't usually get called for a blocking foul or a charging foul. See, even though he's set there, I think the reaction is big guys don't get those calls. So he might have had the good position, but that's part of the game of pro basketball. You almost call them in a way that you can expect the big guy to always get it.
Pat Riley, who is kept kind of calm, although he had a few words for Ed Rush just a second ago. Kareem has 5 fouls. Bird hits the free throws. He's got 24 now. And the Celtics lead by 1. Still more than half of the fourth period remaining. Ainge on Magic. 8 on the shot clock. Ainge pesky. Kareem. Foul. They'll go to the line and shoot 2. Lakers want as many points from Kareem as they can. Byron Scott, who has scored 14, replaces Michael Cooper.
That's a heck of a move by Kareem, showing he wants to win this game. That was a double team. Smart one by Danny Ainge, but he just sneaked right in between it and put that little hook up. Normally, he would have probably taken a fall-away jumper, but that shows me a lot of determination right now at 5 fouls.
Parrish has 4 personals now as a result of that last one. Kareem only 4 rebounds. The last 2 games, Kareem has had 31. And it's the Lakers. 96, the Celtics 95. Bird into Parrish. Trying to foul out Kareem. Throws up an air ball. And here come the Lakers. Magic Johnson loses it. And the Celtics have a 3-on-2. Dennis Johnson doesn't see the break. Slows it up. Double for the moment on Dennis. Fall away for Johnson. Kareem playing like he has no fouls. Gets the rebound. Magic. Scott is open. Ames. They're going all out here. Make no mistake.
I'll tell you, they've run their legs off, both teams. It's who's ever standing up at the end of this one that's going to win.
I don't know what they're going to have left for Game 5 on Friday. But they're playing lists like it's a 7th game. 3 on the shot clock. Dennis Johnson hits, and the Celtics lead again in a seesaw game now with nearly 5 minutes remaining.
Dennis Johnson trying to assume some of the load that Larry Bird was carrying here in this 4th quarter.
I don't see how they can play any more intense than what we're seeing any game the rest of the way. Magic and Bird. Magic lost it. And now the Celtics call a timeout. And the Celtic bench is up and aroused. They have a 1-point lead with 4:47 to go in this pivotal 4th game.
Classic Sports Network presents This Day in Classic Sports, March 28, 1984, in the still of the night. After this.
It was an offensive masterpiece.
This is one of the most remarkable football games I have ever seen.
2 determined generals.
On first down, here he comes throwing again.
1 mission.
Doug Flutie is down to his last at bat.
And a prayer.
Throws it down.
Watch BC battle Miami in the 1984 thriller. Wednesday at 8 Eastern, 10 Pacific, only on Classic Sports Network.
March 28, 1984. In a move that caught the city of Baltimore, not to mention the NFL, by surprise, Colts owner Robert Irsay piles his team and their belongings into several vans and drives off into the night. Irsay, the vans, and the Colts all end up in Indianapolis. Tune in every day for This Day in Classic Sports.
What would you give to be more confident? What would you give for the knowledge it takes to move with certainty through every business day?
Just $3.90 a week brings you the Wall Street Journal. Our personal finance guide and decision maker software is free with your paid 10-week subscription. Call now, 800-293-8400. That's 800-293-8400 for the Wall Street Journal.
We now return to the NBA on Classic Sports Network.
The lead has changed hands 5 times in the last 2.5 minutes. The Celtics are up by 1, 4:47 to go, Tommy.
Well, the Celtics have had 2 players assume leadership here in the 4th quarter. Larry Bird and this man, Dennis Johnson, with the ball. Terrific showing.
They're the leaders of this club. They're showing it. Bird. 26 for Larry Bird. 12 here in this 4th period.
This is the period where Pat Riley says you have to will to win. It's our game or not.
3-point lead. Going for the steal is Dennis Johnson. Last touch by Byron Scott. And Dennis Johnson playing with a fury. And the cheerleader, Himmel Carr, on the Celtic bench. The Lakers are not out of it by any stretch now by 3. But the Celtics are playing this game as if this is for the title. Scott is on Johnson. McHale with 6 seconds to go on the shot clock. Dennis Johnson misses. Kareem playing with 5 personal fouls to Magic. McAdoo. And there's Dennis Johnson. Can't say enough about what he's done in every phase of the game.
Well, he must have a patch over his eye, too.
3:38, a 3-point Celtic lead. Bird hit his last. Not that time. McAdoo gets it out to Scott, to Magic. 3-on-2.
Boy, did the Celtics get back quickly that time to smother that break.
Inside Kareem with a sky hook, and a big one. 18 for Kareem, and the Celtic lead is 1. Don't discount Kareem and his leadership down the stretch for the Lakers.
Well, he doesn't have a patch, but he's got goggles.
Under 3 minutes to play. It's deafening here in the Forum. Parrish lost it. Let's see. No, it's last touch by a Laker. 9 seconds. And now they're going to say 5 on the clock. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Knocked away. Magic. Scott. Laker fans are on their feet. LA has come back to take the lead. McHale storms in. Pat Riley wants a timeout, and listen to him.
You're watching the NBA on Classic Sports Network.
Starting your car is a terrible thing to do. When you're ready to go, your car might not be. Introducing Slick 50 Synchron, the world's best-selling brand of engine treatment. No need to wait for an oil change. Now you just pour and drive. This new concentrated synthetic formula helps protect your engine from the harmful effects of heat and friction. Look, when you turn off your car, the oil drains toward the bottom of the engine. Start your car each morning and metal parts can grind together, causing engine wear. But Slick 50 uses this Synchron synthetic formula that interacts and changes the surface of the metal. It treats the engine, not the oil. Watch. At 350 degrees, this competitive engine treatment breaks down, corroding vital engine parts and leaving deposits. With Slick 50, you won't get burned. Its unique synthetic formula treats the metal surface of engine's parts, protecting against heat and friction, even at 350 degrees. Just look at the difference. At sub-zero temperatures, this competitive engine treatment can leave you frozen. But Slick 50 flows freely at extreme temperatures, protecting against engine wear. Cars cost a lot of money. Help protect your investment with Slick 50. And it comes with a free 100,000-mile limited warranty. If any of these engine parts fail, we'll repair or replace them free of charge. And it works with all types of motor oil, synthetic or non-synthetic. So before you do this, make sure you do this. And now this new Synchron Synthetic is available in Slick 50 fuel treatment. Look, deposits form on your engine's parts, reducing fuel economy. Pour Slick 50 in your tank and restore that lost performance. Just one bottle helps keep your engine running smoothly for up to 5,000 miles. That's as many as 18 tankfuls. And Slick 50 Auto Polish uses this Synchron synthetic chemistry to bond to the paint. Natural waxes only coat. Call and learn more about the complete team of Synchron Synthetics. Slick 50 for the life of your car.
Strike up the band, college football fans. Classic Sports is giving you a reason for celebration with the greatest games and players in the history of higher education. All the traditions, all the legends, and all the passion. Every Saturday, it's Smash Mouth in-your-face football. So hit the books and look up the words Dynasty, Intensity, and Hail Mary. Phi Beta football, it's a rush. Catch BYU and SMU in the 1980 Holiday Bowl tonight at 8. For 4 years, the cup has been raised on Long Island, but the Dynasty's down to one last chance. Will the Rangers shut the door, or can the drive for 5 stay alive? Catch the Rangers and Islanders Tuesday at 8, only on Classic Sports Network.
Here's the story. 2:17 remaining in the fourth period. The Lakers have a 1-point lead in the ball. They have 2 timeouts. The Celtics also 2 full timeouts plus a 20-second. The one man in deep foul trouble is not Neil Diamond, but Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who has 5 right now, and 4 other players have 4. It's been a big game for not only Kareem, who has come in with 4 big points down the stretch, but Magic Johnson, who has his first triple-double of the series. Double figures in points, rebounds, and assists. How do you look at the rest of this right now, Thomas?
Well, they're going to go to their go-to guys. Magic Johnson is going to try and find Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the low post. And if the Celtics start double teaming, he will find an open man. Somebody's going to have to either get a layup off a cut for the Lakers or hit an outside shot.
Byron Scott being harassed by Dennis Johnson. They get it across the line. 11 on the shot clock. Lakers by 1. Half-court game into Kareem. Wants it. Kareem got it. Kareem wanted that basket like the Celtics wanted all of theirs here in the fourth period. Under 2 minutes.
Well, Magic is back down in front of right. The best matchup that the Celtics have, McHale.
Bird is trying to get loose. Ainge hits a 2-point shot. Danny Ainge, who's only made 3 of 9 from the field, and it's 102 to 101 LA.
Do you double Kareem or do you play him one-on-one? Tough decision right now for the Celtics.
They're going to single him right now. McAdoo in the double team. Kareem, guarded by Bird, is fouled. Larry Bird with the foul. 1:26 showing on the clock. 4 on Larry Bird. 5 fouls. He has played a lot of this period with 5 fouls.
He has had a tremendous game once again. And that determination, when he took that sweeping hook into the lane against the double team with 5 fouls, that showed me something.
He can put the Lakers up by 3 once again. He misses. And the Celtics in a position to tie it up. Don't forget last year's 4th game went in overtime before Boston won to even the series at 2 apiece. Parrish, double team. McHale, where did he come from? And a foul. It is against the Lakers. McHale came and just swooped that ball off the offensive glass.
Well, Robert Parrish got the ball in the paint. They all try to help Kareem so he wouldn't score an easy one. Look at McAdoo now. Does not box out McHale. He's there with those long arms once again. Oh, he's at the line.
Magic Johnson's foul, and McHale can tie the ball game up. 1:12 showing on the clock. He has 28 points, and we have a tie. Lakers 2 timeouts. Celtics 2 plus a 20. A stirring ball game. Double team on Kareem that time. McAdoo. Parrish the rebound. Boston looking for the lead with under a minute to go.
That was
taking their time.
That was McAdoo's favorite shot. He missed too.
But he had some defense on the side of him that affected his shot. Timeout, Boston.
This Classic Sports Network presentation is brought to you by American Express. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, American Express helps you do more.
American Express Small Business Services. How can I help you?
How can I help you?
Right. We only work with small businesses.
Why don't we start with your cash flow?
And our equipment financing plan will help spread out the payments.
That'll definitely give you more flexibility.
How about setting up a line of credit? We can do that.
Then I'll put you in touch with one of our CPAs so you can start getting ready for tax time.
We can always make adjustments when your situation changes.
Call 1-800-SUCCESS to find out how American Express Small Business Services can help you do more.
At the track, the crew of 20 keeps my car running at peak performance. But at the Gordon Garage, I'm the crew. So to get every ounce of performance out of the family ride, I use new Slick 50 Synchron Synthetic Fuel System Treatment. It cleans and treats your entire fuel system so your car runs at its best for up to 5,000 miles. Hey, my race car will last to run good for 500 miles.
Use new Slick 50 Synchron Synthetic Fuel System Treatment. It's the 5,000-mile performer. And try new Synchron Synthetic Engine Treatment for premium engine protection.
You're watching the NBA on Classic Sports Network.
The Celtics will have 18 seconds to attempt a shot.
Kupchak has reported in to play McHale. They're putting a bigger body on him than McAdoo.
First time Kupchak and Kareem have been in the lineup at the same time. 12 on the shot clock. Big possession. They all are now. 6 seconds. McHale double. Dennis Johnson, Parrish, 2 seconds. Danny Ainge fires and hits at the 24-second buzzer. And now the Lakers will call a timeout. And Danny Ainge has hit the most important basket of his brief professional life. But it's not over. Timeout. And there is Danny Ainge. That's 4 for 10 is deceiving. He's hit 2 big ones, including that last shot at the 24-second buzzer. Lakers inbound.
What will the Celtics do defensively? They've tried a couple of different things to confuse Kareem. They have not worked.
We'll check the shot clock for you as you look at the game clock. 19. 15. Kareem against Parrish. Long sky hook. In and out. And there's Magic Johnson. His first points of the 4th period, and he couldn't get him at a better time for the Lakers, who has fought back and tied it again at 105.
And they all go to Kareem, and Parrish challenges the shot, but Magic right in there as he's carved out some room for himself against Danny Ainge for the rebound. Tough block out for Danny Ainge, and Magic wanting it as much as Kareem or anybody else.
A 20-second timeout was first signaled by the Celtics. And I think John Vanek is checking to see whether that indeed is the case, and it is. The Celtics should have one more timeout remaining. There's Jake O'Donnell, the alternate official. Celtics have one timeout, Lakers have one timeout, and the Celtics can play for the last shot. They're tied. Bird, double. Dennis Johnson, 2 seconds. It's good. The game is over. The Boston Celtics are acting like they've won a championship, and Tommy, for them, perhaps it has been as important as a championship. 2-2 is the series. Dennis Johnson, who is simply marvelous, hit the last basket of the game to wind up with 27.
Yeah, but Bird drew the double team to himself. They were trying to go to him to try and get the shot off, but the double team develops. They want to make sure Bird doesn't take the shot, and he makes a nice pass out to Dennis, and before anybody can get out there, the shot is away, and Dennis has certainly responded. Look at Greg Kite and Maxwell off the bench and happy.
With the series tied at 2, the Lakers bounced back from Dennis Johnson's buzzer beater to win Game 5, 120-111. The Lakers were now one step away from the championship, but they would have to make that step in Boston Garden, a building in which no road team had ever claimed a championship. In Game 6 of the 1985 Finals, the Lakers refused to repeat history and dethroned the Celtics as world champions with a 111-100 victory. Los Angeles won its 3rd of 5 championships in the 80s, and as far as the Lakers were concerned, the Celtic mystique was now dead.